Hello and welcome back to our devlog. In this episode we're going to show you our custom-made level editor and we'll walk you through our level design process step by step using the example of the very level you can see right here. So we always start with a sketch. With the help of this professional program called Paint, we discuss what kind of level we want to design. This time we are going with a U shape split into an upper and a lower half. We wanted to have rafts transporting objects from the lower to the upper half, and then having a cannon shooting the items back to the lower half. And after figuring out where to place the mandatory game objects like the seed machine or the plant spots, we jumped right into our level editor.
So we start the level with an empty planet, and first of all we are setting the biome settings, which gives then the correct planet color and water color. And we added in our level editor several features for terraforming, which are these hills that we can place with several types. One of this is more Gaussian looking hill, or also cylindric and rectangular. Now to create the U shape that we had on our sketch before, we are first placing a Gaussian hill in the middle and subtract from it another hill such that we have this water, and finally we place a cylindric hill to have space for the space shuttle.
And afterwards, basically we can, after the terraforming, we have to place necessary objects like berry bushes, the space shuttles, etc. So we just have the option to choose an object, and afterwards we can do some transformation. We can apply some transformation to this object, like rotation, scale. We can change its height, etc.
Yeah, and really this all happens in game. So we just start a new level regularly, and then we can switch to level editor mode and control everything with the standard gamepads. And also we are like the game characters who then switch to the objects and moving the objects around like that, which is really fun.
Yeah, it's not that a conventional method to do it. Most often, as we have seen it, it's just done in like the editor itself, Unity that would be here for our game. But it's really like when we're doing it like that, it's more like another game inside, and level editor is quite a lot of fun.
And you see here, although we had this sketch in the beginning, we're constantly thinking about the level and discussing while creating it, and we just decided to move the plant spot down a little bit and create an extra fourth plant spot, which will be like the pro plant spot, which is a bit harder to work there, but where you can then score additional points.
Here you can see how we are placing the rafts, and as you have seen before, we can like switch through the modes that you can put there. So we just put like waypoints for the rafts, and then they can move back and forth between these positions. And we also added the new raft mode, which you can see here, like where the raft is waiting to get an item on it, and then on the other side of the ocean it is waiting to have no item, so until a player takes the item from it. And this makes it kind of a one-way route.
Exactly. So items can go only through with the rafts from the lower to the upper half. To bring items from the upper half to the lower half, we decided to use the cannon. So here it's the same thing. So we need to determine the positions where it can shoot. So we chose 2 locations in the lower part where it can shoot, and if your timing is bad, you will shoot the item back to your own island. So just to have a small penalty if you shoot an object at the wrong time. And this way we now have a possibility to transport items from the lower to the upper half and the other way around as well.
So we then did another few minor adjustments, are also placing where the start positions of each player will be. And afterwards we got to the first gameplay testing session, so where we tested a rough version of the level to see whether this works, and we found a few things to improve. The 2 most important were that, for one, the cannon was being at every position of the 3 positions at the same time, and it was a bit long at the wrong position, so you had to wait quite a long time until it turns back to the right position. You can put your item in the cannon to shoot it over. And on the other hand, the rafts were very slow, and you also had to wait way too long to get an item from the lower half. So we decided to also speed up the rafts.
Yeah, because those two are quite new features. We don't have that much support in the level editor yet, and therefore we also have to do like manual changes in the raw files so that then get saved to disk. And we will also constantly improve the level editor because it's kind of an integral feature into the game, and which will then also make it easier and faster for further levels in the design process. Here you can see how we're changing the speed of all the rafts because they're a bit too slow. And yeah, we also changed how long that the cannon is pointing at any of those 3 positions.
And after, so we tried it again, and as you can see here now, the cannon shoots now directly to the location where the buckets are being dropped. And this is very impractical. So, because if you grab an item close to the bucket drop locations, you will always pick up a bucket instead of the object you want to pick up. So that's another point we had to improve.
Okay, and after we fixed the main or the core game mechanics, we moved on to level decoration. This is always a very fun process to place all different decoration objects. As you can see, the palm trees, bushes, corals, and also we placed some islands around to have backgrounds. And as you already have noticed, of course, we really sped up the whole process of this level design. So it takes us about, I would say, 3 to 4 hours for first version of a level. And also level decoration, it's very fun, as I said, but it also takes quite some time to get it right. But I really think that it makes a huge difference to the level, of course.
Yeah, we always do this process of decoration last because first we always need to find out if the level even works. And with that one we had now quite some luck, and the level turned out to be quite fun and without many iterations in the beginning, and therefore we could quickly move over now to the decoration part.
Yeah, and in the end we always have to add the boundaries, so basically it's just that you can't walk out in the sea. And this is also sometimes a little bit hard, but yeah, it works in the end at least.
And really, the most important thing here is that you don't have any corner or edge where the player gets stuck on when walking by. So you can see here it's a lot of running against invisible walls for testing and making sure all borders are where they should be.
And also make sure that the items cannot glitch out of the map or something like that.
So here you see our last playthrough from this level, but certainly we will improve the level multiple times. I mean, we played maybe a week later again and we feel like something is not good. I mean, this can always change. But yeah, a level needs a lot of iterations to be very good, so yeah.
Okay, we hope you got a good overview about how we design our levels, and we hope to see you in the next devlog.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Join our Discord channel to stay in touch or even playtest our game. We will organize regular game sessions in which you can play with us, discuss new features, and even bring in your own ideas. We are convinced that deep space gardening can become a whole lot better with the input of a community. So, we invite you to participate in our development process with your feedback. Also, if you want to support us, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends.